Hello and welcome to Isle of Wight Follies HQ. And today I thought I'd talk to you about the challenges that local businesses would be having, in particular on the Isle of Wight, whereby we're so close to the mainland, we're so close to that island, otherwise known as England, just over the water there, that a lot of marketing, social media marketing campaigns tend to get a little bit lost, and they get lost in that little bit of water. You might as well be pouring your money into the channel there. So when it comes to small businesses on the Isle of Wight, pretty much every single business is spending some sort of money on advertising, and a proportion of that money that's allocated to advertising goes to online marketing. And most businesses, if they're spending on online marketing, are spending at least £10 a week on boosted posts or a social media campaign, and you're over the moon if you get a few thumbs up, a few likes, and some comments, and so on and so forth, because that's what we've been brainwashed to believe is true. But while you're thinking that's only £10 a week, that's £520 a year, £500,000 every single year just for a couple of thumbs up. So imagine if, for the price of a cup of coffee each week, you could have a marketing solution that is based on a game. So imagine if that one cup of coffee, or the equivalent of that one cup of coffee, gets you online presence, in print presence, and actual footfall. No one here at the Isle of Wight Follies cares about a thumbs up or a like or a comment on a post. What we actually care about is the actual metric that matters the most, and that is how many customers are you getting through your door. That's all that matters, and probably that's really what bothers you as well. How do I get more customers? Let's have a walk and talk. Okay, so the Isle of Wight Follies for Business is based on the premise of games, effectively. So it's a gamified platform. People who are engaged in the treasure hunt, exploring the island and so on and so forth, they're collecting things, and as part of that process, they're going to come to you. So they find out about the Follies online, so we kind of do that bit. They have a passport which they want to populate with bits and pieces, collectibles, effectively, and that brings them to you. So online, on paper, on foot. So I'm looking for customer-facing businesses that want more footfall coming to their door. So gift shops, cafes, restaurants, activity providers, these types of things. What we're going to do now, we're going to explore effectively a journey that somebody who's playing the Isle of Wight Follies is going to take, and how that actually impacts upon you. So somebody's doing a treasure hunt, they're armed with their passport, and which you've probably heard of already. So they're armed with their passport, they're walking through a high street somewhere, maybe somewhere in Ryde, and they see a cafe and they're thinking, oh yeah, okay, I might stop here, I might stop at the next one. But they notice in your shop window a little beacon here. This is the Isle of Wight Follies seal and a scan code, and thinking, what is this all about? Oh, it's the scan code for my passport. Okay, whether they have a passport or not, even if they don't, they're going to think, well, what on earth is that? That's different. I'm going to have a go at that and see what that's all about. They point the camera at the little scan code here, and that takes them to a business profile page that you've got. You've got the customer at your window right now. They've just scanned that and they've ended up on your business page. Okay, but they're stood right at your door. What are you going to tell them? You're going to tell them the year that you were made and how wonderful you are at knitting and you like to go for long dog walks? Or are you going to give them a good reason to come into your shop right now? Hopefully it's going to be the latter. So just a little bit of blurb here to say, hey, this is what we're doing this week, this month, whatever. Pop in. That might be a thing. So for a random person who's walking by and they see that, they can see, oh, they're doing this thing. Happy days. I'll pop in there. Now, for a person playing the game, they've now kind of got this. So they will click on whatever the magic word is in a moment. They're going to read the instructions. Oh, yeah, click on the magic word, figure out what that is, have my passport in hand, recite the magic word to the person behind the counter. They might want to look at my phone to prove that I'm not actually trying to play the system, but really, You're going to give them a collectible card after they've made a purchase. That's it. Done. Job done. So we're going to look at what's on paper now. So on paper, there's passports. So when you join with us, if you join on the year plan, you'll get 10 passports. Now do with them as you see fit. Now there is a retail price, and so you can sell them at the retail price and you're making that money, you're clear. So it's 100% profit. If you're on a monthly or a quarterly plan, you'll get 5 of these passports and do the same sort of thing. Package it up, bundle it, use it as part of a welcome pack, incentivize someone to buy a particular meal at a cafe, a legendary lunch or something, or, Questa's cheesecake or something like that. It can be anything, can't it? So you've got passports. That entices people in. It tells people that you sell them or they're part of a deal or whatever it is. But it's a good way for you to make some of your money back on your plan as well. Not that a plan even costs much in the first place. So you remember those window seals that you had there? You'll get a couple of those. So again, continuing the on paper bit. And these obviously elicit that footfall that we mentioned earlier. Someone's actually outside of your store. So we get these, and the fully sealed bit at the top there, we can actually do some pretty cool stuff with that. We can put in some codified NFC related information in there as well and link to other things in your business. So anyway, that's something to have a chat with you about in due course. So you have these, and they're pretty good. And then you've got posters as well. So we'll knock up some posters for you, put those out and about. And so this is where you scratch our back here a little bit as well. There's little QR codes there that help people to find us. More players, more passport holders, more people passing your business, more people want to go in and collect a collectible card from you, which we provide at no cost to you as well. So collectible cards just here. Now you'll notice on these collectible cards, not only are they beautiful and a thing to admire from a distance or quite close, but you have the Folly seal there, the Ride Sea Serpent, but more importantly for you, let's get that there, there we are, you've got your business and something about your business just here. So now when people get this collectible card, this is a permanent feature in that person's passport. So they always have that in there. And talking about permanent features in people's passports, you've also got, in the back of the passport itself, you've got passport perks. The passport has multiple uses. So it can be utilized as passport perks, it can be used as part of the game, it can be used by you to increase your revenue as well, directly through selling them as well, if that's what you want to do. So that's pretty good so far, isn't it? But there's more as well. There's more. Bear in mind, this is only either £20 a month or £50 a quarter or £150 per year. So the last one, if you're on a plan, and for as long as you're on a plan, and if your business location is suitable, and if it's something that's likely to work there, and if it's all of these sort of conditions, there is something called the side quest, the Isle of Wight Follies side quest. So this is bespoke legendary treasure hunts, effectively. This becomes an attraction in its own right for you and for your business, basically. It pulls people in because now you're not just a family pub, you're a family pub with a mythical treasure hunt as well. You can sign up on the website quite easily, if I can get this. So this is the plans here. So £50 a quarter equates to £16.67 a month. £150 a year, by far the best value. Go with that, you get a 25% discount based on that. Or the monthly plan, but in the first month, there's £30 admin fee. That's for all the marketing packs and bits and pieces. Oh, last one. Anyone joining in September, any business joining in September, your price is guaranteed for the next 2 years as well. So we'll take that as a nice happy clappy bonus, and we will finish on that positive note. So pop down, pick your plan, choose that, give us your details. You'll get instructions on all of that, and we'll get you set up. It takes about 5 working days to set you up from paying for your plan. Okay, give me a call. Let's meet up. Let's have a chat. Put the kettle on. I'll bring some biscuits around, custard creams. Good, best biscuits in the world.